Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome. This is Divine Guidance, and I'm truly grateful you are here with me today. Thank you for showing up and for the energetic exchange we share. Your presence never goes unnoticed. Let's gently tune into the energy surrounding you and the person who's been on your mind. What Spirit wants you to know right now is coming through very clearly. There is a strong psychic bond between you and this person. You may have been noticing repeated signs, synchronicities, or symbols connected to them lately, almost as if the universe keeps bringing them to your awareness. This connection feels very active on a higher level, especially in the 5D. Your higher selves are deeply linked. I'm hearing that you think alike. You may finish each other's thoughts or intuitively know what the other is feeling before anything is said. There is a natural telepathic flow here. I'm also seeing strong dream energy appearing in one another's dreams, meeting in the dream state, or receiving messages through sleep and subconscious impressions. This person is replaying a past conversation you shared with them. They are also thinking about reaching out, even if they have not acted on it yet. Your presence is very much alive in their mind. What's important is how they perceive you. They know you are genuine. They see you as someone who is both spiritually elevated and grounded in the physical world. You carry wisdom, emotional intelligence, and self awareness, not in a way that's intimidating, but in a way that commands respect. They hold you in a very high regard, almost to the point of placing you on a pedestal. There is a sense that they view you as being above them in some way, more aware, more aligned, more emotionally mature. This isn't about superiority, it's about admiration mixed with vulnerability. They recognize your depth, they feel your presence even in silence, and they know on a soul level that what you offer is real. It feels like there is a difference in life experience or spiritual maturity between you and this person. You may simply have lived more, healed more, or gone deeper within yourself. What's clear is that you are incredibly easy to love. Your energy is warm, open, and genuine, and that's something they feel very strongly. I'm seeing Cancer, Aquarius, Pisces, and Libra energy coming through here. With that, there is also a noticeable sense of frustration surrounding your person. It feels like they are heavily identified with their ego, very focused on external validation, whereas you are far more anchored in your spiritual and emotional self. You have a wide emotional bandwidth. You are able to feel deeply, process life fully, and move through the entire spectrum of human emotion with awareness. Many of you may be highly intuitive, empathic, or naturally gifted in sensing energy. You are connected to something deeper, to meaning, to truth, to the inner world. They are drawn to that, drawn to your light, but they don't quite know how to meet you there. What I'm hearing very clearly is material focus. Your person puts a lot of energy into status, money, success, and appearances, building wealth, achieving milestones, impressing others, and possibly even trying to impress you through tangible accomplishments. The problem is, this isn't the way to your heart. What you want isn't proof of success or material security. You want authenticity. You want to know who they really are beneath the titles, the income, the image, and that disconnect creates frustration for them, especially if they feel they haven't reached the level of success they believe they should have by now, because they over identify with the material world. Their sense of self becomes fragile. Their confidence depends too much on external feedback, on what others think, say, or reflect back to them. Without the validation, they feel ungrounded, unsure, disconnected from who they truly are. And here is the quiet truth coming through: you actually hold a lot of power in this dynamic, not because you want control, but because your authenticity exposes where they are disconnected from themselves. If you wanted to, you could easily puncture their ego, not intentionally, but simply by being real, by not needing the things they chase, by valuing depth over display. That contrast is confronting for them, and it's also why they are so drawn to you. You represent something they are seeking, not externally, but internally, even if they don't fully understand that yet. This is where that fragility comes in. On a deep energetic level, this person carries a constant fear of abandonment because of your spiritual depth and the way you hold yourself. They sense, even subconsciously, that if you were ever to truly walk away, it would devastate them. Not because you would do it cruelly, but because your presence has become emotionally anchoring for them. I'm not saying that you would dismiss or leave them, but their fear of that possibility is very real. It lives in their energy field, and it's very intense. They don't feel equipped to handle that kind of loss. The way they protect themselves from this insecurity is by chasing more success, more money, more validation, and more admiration. They try to build a shield made of achievements and appearances, but the truth is that kind of protection is very fragile. It can collapse quickly because it's external, it doesn't come from within. They don't see that yet. Spirit is also bringing through signs for you. Blue butterflies may appear as confirmations. The scent of honey or lilies or imagery connected to lilies could also be meaningful signs for you, gentle reminders from the universe that this connection is being watched over. What's very clear is that you see through illusion. You don't perceive the world only as it appears on the surface. You sense the deeper truth underneath. There is a kind of second sight here, an intuitive knowing. You understand that this connection didn't begin in this lifetime. You recognize this as a past life bond, a continuation of a journey that's unfolded over many incarnations, and energetically, it feels like you are both walking the same spiritual path. The difference is timing. You are a little further along. You have integrated more lessons. You have carried wisdom forward across lifetimes, and they are on the same road, just a few steps behind, not lesser, not incapable, just earlier in the process. That's why there is magnetism between you. That's why you are drawn to each other. You recognize each other at a soul level, even if the human part of the journey is still catching up. I'm also picking up Gemini energy now. If that resonates, take it as confirmation. What's clear is that you and this person are actually very compatible on many levels. There is intellectual connection, emotional resonance, and spiritual recognition between you. At the same time, it feels extremely important to them how you see them. Your opinion holds a lot of weight in their world. They care deeply about whether you are impressed, whether you approve, whether they measure up in your eyes. And here's the deeper truth: your energy is incredibly powerful. The clarity and the purity of your vibration is such that, without ever intending to, you could deeply shake them just by withdrawing or disengaging. On a subconscious level, they know this. That's why they often feel like they are on the back foot, constantly trying to keep up, struggling to stay afloat emotionally and energetically. From your perspective, it doesn't need to feel this intense, but for them, this imbalance is part of their spiritual curriculum in this lifetime. These are the lessons they are meant to learn: self worth, inner grounding, courage that comes from within rather than from external validation. And paradoxically, they love this about you. They admire you spiritually. They are drawn to your depth and your expansive capacity for love. you reflect something back to them that they haven't fully embodied yet. In a way, when they look at you, they see a version of themselves, but further along the path, perhaps from another time, another lifetime, or simply from an earlier stage of their own soul's journey. There is a recognition here that transcends logic. The number 9 is coming through strongly. This could be a life path number, a birth date, or a recurring angel number for you. The energy of 9 speaks of compassion, and that is very much your essence. I'm compassionate is your frequency. What's fascinating is that I'm also seeing double 9, which carries the message I'm courageous, that feels aligned with their soul energy. And for some of you, triple 9 may begin appearing as a sign, signaling completion, karmic cycles closing, and soul level evolution for both of you. This connection isn't accidental, it's two souls walking the same path at slightly different points, helping each other remember who they truly are. What's coming through now is a very strong call to purpose. You are being guided to step more fully into the work your soul came here to do. Your path is connected to something much greater than material success or external validation. Your purpose operates on a higher frequency, one that transcends status, money, or appearances. And that contrast is very important because it highlights the lesson unfolding in this connection. When we look at the oracle cards, spells and magic appears. There is a playful but powerful message here. There is something magnetic between you, a kind of energetic enchantment, not manipulation, not control, but a natural soul chemistry that feels almost otherworldly. There is a magic in the way your energies interact. Next, self-awareness or lessons comes through. This speaks directly to your person. They are not yet fully conscious of the pattern they are in. They don't quite see how over-identifying with the material world has pulled them away from their deeper truth. And this is where you come in. You carry a key. Simply by being who you are, you activate awareness in them. Your presence reminds them energetically to honor their spiritual side, to reconnect with their inner world, to remember that fulfillment doesn't come from chasing external markers of success. You don't lecture them, you don't force the lesson, your energy is the lesson. And what's beautiful is that this connection is mutual. On your side, we have the Two of Cups, a card of equal exchange, soul recognition, and heartfelt union. On their side, the Six of Cups, nostalgia, past life bonds, and deep soul memory. This confirms what's been coming through all along. This is not a new connection, it spans lifetimes. It carries the imprint of familiarity, tenderness, and shared history. This is strong, twin flame, or higher level soulmate energy. There is magic here, the kind that doesn't fade with time. And if you are currently separated or not fully together, the desire for reunion is very present in their energy. On a higher self level, they recognize you, they know who you are to them, they understand soul to soul what you came into their life to awaken and reflect. And one more thing is very clear, they are deeply attracted to you. They see you as elevated, not just physically attractive, but energetically magnetic. There is something about your presence that draws them in again and again. Your light, your awareness, your depth, all of it speaks to a part of them that's still remembering who they are meant to become. This connection isn't just about love, it's about awakening, it's about purpose, and it's about two souls helping each other evolve across lifetimes. The chemistry between you is undeniable. This is not a connection that can be brushed aside or ignored. It's very intense, magnetic, and deeply felt on both sides. No matter how much they may try to rationalize it, this bond keeps pulling them back in. I very clearly see you in their long term vision. There is an energy here of wanting something solid with you, not casual, not temporary. In fact, for some of you, this extends all the way to a higher level commitment in the future. I'm talking about the kind of bond that has structure, intention, and longevity, even marriage energy for some, whether sooner or much later down the road. The twin flame signature here is strong. I wouldn't say it if it didn't come through clearly. I'm being shown 1111 very distinctly, a classic mirror soul marker. Many of you may have already been questioning this connection, wondering, are we twin flames? What's coming through is a clear yes. What's also important is that this lifetime and these shared experiences are designed to bring balance between you. There is a natural energetic exchange here, where one of you feels less confident or depleted, the other has the ability to pour into that space. Your strengths and vulnerabilities complement each other in a way that promotes growth rather than dependence. I do feel a decision approaching on their end. There is an awareness within them that they often feel behind either in life, in success, or compared to you. Perhaps you appear more abundant, more established, or more aligned externally, but this is actually a reflection of the deeper energetic truth. You carry a lot of spiritual abundance and inner wealth earned through experience and soul growth. I'm picking up Libra, Leo, Gemini, and Taurus energy here, and for some of you, double or triple eight may begin appearing as a sign symbolizing power, balance, karmic cycles, and material spiritual alignment. What's encouraging is their intention. I see them wanting to work on themselves consciously, wanting to refine their approach more emotionally and show up better. There is a willingness here to put in real effort, to see the bigger picture, and to do what's required to make this connection work in a grounded, meaningful way. This isn't just attraction, and it's transformation in motion. And it's two souls learning how to meet each other in balance. If at any point this connection has felt like it was ending or fading, know that this is not what they truly want. What's actually unfolding here isn't an ending of the bond, it's an ending of the ego. A deep ego release or ego death is taking place within them, and this is very powerful. This is something they are actively being pushed toward, and your presence in their life has been the catalyst. Simply by meeting you, something within them has been activated, something that can no longer stay asleep. You are triggering a profound inner shift. As that ego layer dissolves, what follows is a spiritual awakening for them, a remembering, a reconnection to their higher self. This is why this connection feels so intense, so transformative, and at times overwhelming. It's not just emotional, it's evolutionary. This is an incredibly strong spiritual bond, and it feels like there is still much more to be discovered, explored, and understood between you. The journey isn't finished, it's unfolding at a soul level. If this message resonated with you, feel free to share in the comments. And if you would like to consciously claim the energy of this reading, you can drop a heart below. I'm going to gently close the reading here. Thank you for allowing me to tune into your energy and share this sacred space with you. I'm sending you so much love, light, and calm reassurance. Take care of yourself, and I'll connect with you again very soon in the next reading. Thank you so much for today.